Coming up on Good Morning Wilmington Live, founder and CEO of Bruised and Unbroken, Dr. Shareeda Tyaire stops by the plaza along with some friends to talk about Brown Girls Rock, an organization to celebrate and empower the lives of brown-skinned girls. And Robbie Jester, owner of In Jest Events, is back on the plaza with a delicious dish you'll need for this 4th of July holiday. Plus, local violinist Arin Wilson stops by to show why her unique style of music is putting Delaware on the map. Be sure to tune in right here on DETV.
Good Morning Wilmington is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Live proudly, boldly, and with peace of mind by advocating for your health with an early cancer screening. The LGBTQIA+ community is at higher risk of cancer, but screenings can detect cancer early when it's most treatable, giving you the power to live exactly as you are. Talk to your healthcare provider today. If you don't have insurance, talk to a nurse navigator to see if you qualify for free screenings.
Welcome to Good Morning Wilmington, live on the plaza with your host, Ivan Thomas, and guest host, Meshach Stinnett.
My man.
What's up, baby?
Let's get it,
What's going on?
Yeah, you know it's showtime.
Oh my God, another lovely day, another lovely day. Good morning, Wilmington. What's happening? I'm your main man, Big Ivan, talking to town, Mr. DETV. And I have to my right, my main man filling in for the lovely Vincenzo, who's on vacation.
Yeah, Meshach Stinnett, AKA Shaq. Listen, I know a lot of you people woke up this morning and said, Vincenzo looks a little different today. Nope, you don't got to fix your TVs. I'm in the building. Shaq.
Yes, man.
BX rapper, Del State stepper.
BSU all day, man.
Shout out to all my Del State alumni.
What's happening?
Life is happening, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the 4th of July weekend, right? So it's been a lot going on. This past weekend was dope. I saw you out in the streets.
Always in the streets.
Right?
Always.
That's why you big eye talking
Always in the
town,
streets,
right?
baby.
So we was in the streets this weekend. Shout out, let's start off by shouting out Just Day.
Just Day was serious.
That's what I
but
saw
first
you,
of
right?
all, what is Just Day?
What is Just Day? Okay, so Jessica Carmona, now Jessica Broken Bow, was with the Newcastle County government,
With
working
Matt
with Matt Myers,
Yeah.
and she did such a phenomenal job that they actually gave her her own day. So she celebrated, we'll celebrate it annually.
But it wasn't a celebration, man. It was more like it was insane.
It was, and it's supposed to
You
be.
walk into a party and immediately you hear the man on the microphone, Meshach, but then you hear the DJ behind him. I mean,
The world famous.
Brucey B.
That's a fact.
Come on, man.
Came all the way down here. A lot of people don't even realize it. Like Brucey, you know, the movie Paid in Full.
Yeah,
That's
I heard
him
it.
at the intro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On the Biggie Smalls, Juicy, that's him talking about Peace to Ron G, Boosie B, Kid Capri. So people got to represent that. You know, we are from the Bronx originally. Like I
Yeah.
said at the thing, I've known Jessica since kindergarten.
Yeah.
This isn't a Del State thing. So to see people overcome whatever struggles that they have to reach these levels of success, we definitely have to celebrate.
Oh my God, it was beautiful. It was serious. I had a great time. And then they had it at Funko Land.
Wait, and the food was popping.
Food, yo, it was like endless fish. But you know what did it for me, Shaq? The damn biscuits. Like, how do you have a function and have a plethora
Of red-
of what is it?
Red Lobster
Red
biscuits or
Lobster
something. It wasn't
biscuits,
regular.
baked biscuits. Like, if that wasn't like the most fashionable hood, beautiful thing, oh my God.
It was dope, man. It was
really dope.
And you know what? Before we go any further, right? I know that you guys had your show, but I'm not on here every week. I just gotta give a big shout out to all the fathers out there. Father's Day was a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And if we let that happen, that'll breeze past like the Mandela effect, like it never even really took place, right? So while I'm here, I just want to give a shout out to all my fathers out there that's providing for their families, that's just being great men out there. So salute to y'all.
It did go by fast, didn't it?
Yo, super fast. Nobody thinks about
Moms get it all. Moms got a
Yo.
song, they got a title.
Let me tell you
I always love my mama. What dads get? Papa was the Rolling Stones.
The funny thing is, I went into Acme on Mother's Day,
Right.
and I almost forgot because I was like, it is so, like you saw balloons everywhere. I walked into Father's Day, they didn't even have a sale on meat. Like there wasn't nothing popping. So shout out to all you fathers.
Yeah, pork hot dogs on sale for fathers. Buy 2, get 1 free. Oh my God, we got a good show today. We have an amazing show today. Did you hear the young lady warming up?
Yo, she's gonna blow you guys away. And telling you, she was in it, we was rolling, literally, because she was doing that rolling in the deep.
Yeah, rolling in the deep, B.
Rolling
on the violin.
in the deep, all right. But she has even more heat for us today, man. We heating it up. We bringing fireworks right here. You don't gotta go see the fireworks. You tuned in.
Well, if you do want to watch fireworks, a perfect segue. If you like to want to watch fireworks, you can watch them here live on DETV. This is our 3rd year doing it. We are partnering with the city of Wilmington, and we will be hosting the fireworks show on channel 28. Our Facebook page, the city of Wilmington's Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube, the whole 9. So I'm super excited.
It is. You should have threw that ooh,
I
too.
saw that. That was a nice
Yeah,
little
you
ooh.
banged on it.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Look, you, everyone that don't know you, tell them what you do, man.
So what do I do? Okay, so my name is Misha Extended, proud alumnus of Delaware State University. I worked here in Wilmington for 20 years with some of your major corporations, DuPont, Chemours, as an accountant, and decided to leave and start my own business.
Yeah.
So I'm the chief brand strategist at Minds Brand Management, but it has led to other opportunities, like for example, me being the brand ambassador of Delaware State University's College of Business. So I'm just out here right now making sure that I'm aligning my brand with the right organizations and groups to make sure that we can spread these messages out, you know, exponentially.
Straight marketing.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's what I do forever.
How you like marketing, man?
Well, I mean, some things you choose and some things choose you.
Right.
You know me from college. I was the party guy from then.
MPV.
Right. So all the off-campus parties, that was me.
Marketing.
Homecoming, we still doing it. And listen, the crazy thing is now when I speak to these students, right? I speak to them about their personal brand.
Okay.
Because although we didn't have social media at the time, we weren't cognizant of our personal brands.
Right.
I.e., once this Freaknik video comes out, and all you 90s people are gonna be upset that it's out, we weren't thinking about that. You understand?
Gonna be like,
yeah, be like, that wasn't me.
me.
It's AI. No, it wasn't. So the thing is, you know, I talk about personal brands because it's so important nowadays.
Right.
And the youth need to understand, like, what you do now, it doesn't really go away.
No, at all.
At all.
At
So
all.
10, you're going for a job, and they're like, wait, wasn't this you dancing up on the tables?
Have you ever Googled yourself?
Of course. You have
I Googled myself last week, right? And I Googled Ivan, DETV, 302 Automotive, right? And it's stuff, man, like way back that's on people's sites, right? Because people can take it and they got create these other little sites, and it lives forever.
It lives forever. Your digital footprint's always out there, so you really have to be cognizant of what you're doing, saying on social media, you know. So that's it, man. Just out here working.
Yeah, working.
Working.
All right, let's talk about the guests we got. We have Dr. Shareeda Tyaire, founder, CEO of Bruised and Broken, with her amazing, I want to say sidekick, daughter, brand ambassador. Savannah is in the building, and you might have seen Savannah on Daddy's Play, Priest Tyare's Play, and Entanglement, Boom Bang Pop. So they are here to talk about it. They have a nice little, I don't even call it little, a beautiful thing that she's doing for Black and brown girls. So I can't wait to get her to talk about that, because I know you got a bunch of questions.
I do, for my 2 Black and brown girls. I hope y'all watch it.
Yeah, your daughters do some great stuff too.
I mean, they're out here. So I do have one at Delaware State University right now.
Yeah.
So shout out to Malia. She's at Del State, going into her 3rd year. She's in the College of Business, of course. She just actually switched to accounting. Don't ask me why. And then my youngest daughter is getting ready to start high school. So I can't believe that. And she's an equestrian.
Does she cook?
No, I just had this conversation this weekend. I said, y'all need to come watch me cook. Like, while I'm doing this, you need to learn these lessons. They like, yeah, whatever, Dad. We'll get it.
And I was going to use that for the segue for Robbie Jester is in the building.
There you go. There you go.
Jesse Venture's here, man. I can't wait to taste his food. He won the Netflix show. Robbie, what was the name of the show? Pressure Cooker.
Pressure Cooker.
I was going to say Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he come on, we need to play that song Pressure. Like,
That's dope.
He's super dope. And then Arin Wilson is in the building, the violinist. Oh my goodness.
Can't wait to talk. I
Gee
got some questions for her.
Man, I'm gonna have to take the violin. I got my violin in the car.
No, you don't. But I need to know if she needs a backup dancer.
Oh, I ain't doing that.
I am.
That's all you.
Yeah, she can
Did
do
you
that.
hear her?
I could do that. Exactly. That's my point. We're going to talk later. I'm telling you, I tuned into a great show today. I know a lot of people don't have work today.
Yeah.
Right? But that don't stop us.
We don't stop.
We still out here working, and we're going to bring you all this good energy. I'm sorry I banged the table. My wife said don't do it.
Don't bang the table?
Don't bang the table, no hand
that's
clapping.
all right, man. We own it.
It's all good.
That's right when you're on the network. We'll be right back after these messages. Let's get this thing started.
My man.
My man.
Perfect.
First up on the plaza, founder of Bruised and Unbroken, Dr. Shareeda Tyaire.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Welcome back. First up on the plaza is Dr. Shareeda Tyaire, founder of Bruised and Unbroken, and its affiliate, Brown Girls Rock. Did I get it right?
That's right.
All right. Took a lot out of me. And her lovely brand ambassador, Savannah, is here. Welcome back. Welcome back, Savannah. How are you?
Good.
And Doc, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm well. Okay, let's hop right on to it.
Okay.
What do you guys? I've been watching from afar, and I see all the lovely things that you're doing with black and brown girls. Tell everyone about it.
Okay, so Brown Girls Rock is a nonprofit organization geared toward the empowerment of our brown girls. And let me start by saying this is an all-inclusive event. So all races, nationalities are able to come to this event, but we specialize in helping our brown girls with life circumstances, life issues. So we provide free therapy at this event. The fun stuff, the moon bounces, pony rides. We also showcase our brown girls, our talented brown girls. So we have a group called the Trumpet Chicks. They play trumpets, and it's a full live band, full out band. They come each year. We have Baby Groove, which is a younger version of the Lincoln University Dancers. So they are coming this year. We have face painting, moon bounces, pony rides. We have, of course, vendors will be there, retail vendors, as well as brown girl authors. And we actually still have some open spots for
you got a whole thing going on.
Brown girls who author books and want to showcase their books at this event, that they're welcome to do so.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a lot.
What day is this?
Yeah. So it is July the 15th. We do have a meet and greet, which is a skating party on July the 14th, which is the day before, but it's July 15th. They can get tickets at browngirlsrock.org. Again, this is a nonprofit organization, so the funding comes from a lot of it I've been funding myself and my husband over the last few years, but we just recently got some funds and to help us to be able to service more brown girls. Transportation, if transportation is needed, we are providing transportation from our Wilmington location, shuttle service. So there should be no reason why you should not have your daughter in the building.
All barriers are broken.
All broken. And so the age range is from 3 to 17.
Okay.
So we have things for the 3-year-olds to do that are age appropriate all the way up to the 17-year-olds. And I got the idea, so I write children's books.
Okay.
But my children's books are not about fairy tale princesses and flying dragons, because that's not real life, right?
Right.
So I talk about the taboo topics. So my books, Brown Skin Girl, is about affirmations for our brown girls. The Sad Day is about death and dying. So recently my brother passed away in 2021. And I had to explain this to my daughter.
Right.
So this, but how many kids have experienced death, especially since COVID, over the last few years? So last year, they actually used that book in our therapy sessions. Mommy Went Away is about parents going away for whether it's drug addictions or to jail.
Oh, wow.
So this explains to a child. How do you explain that to a child? Daddy Lives in a Different House is about divorce. And you know, daddy living somewhere else or having to move out.
I see what you mean, like not fairy tales. This is real life issues that you really have to talk to you know, someone like Savannah's age and let them know what's going on, because kids today they're trauma.
Right. It's trauma.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's trauma. Being biracial, I'm a product of being biracial.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh, he just straight Jamaican.
So just knowing where we fit in, like growing up, I felt like I was too dark for my Hispanic side, and I felt like my hair was too stringy for my black side. So I was like, okay, where do I fit in? So finding my place as being a biracial child. My favorite is the I Love Me coloring book. So this is affirmations. Each day there's affirmations for our little brown girls. And it's a coloring book for them. So this is kind of where the festival kind of derived from, because I wanted to reach more. These books are really appropriate for ages 3 to 10. But at the festival, we go all the way up to 17.
Nice.
Wow.
And we hit on a lot of topics: etiquette, teaching girls proper etiquette, how to represent yourself, bullying, how to be a good friend. There's so many topics that we cover to help them grow into young ladies and not have to deal with some of the stuff us adults have to currently deal with, or help them to navigate through it.
So first off, thank you. I have 2 daughters. I can't wait. We're gonna come to the event. But my question is, what made you decide to even start all of this?
Yeah.
As opposed to just focusing on Savannah and making sure she grew up to be, you know, the successful woman that you wanted. What made you say, I'm gonna go out and help other black girls rock as well?
So for me, it was more of my own trauma. So as a child growing up, I had so many traumatic life experiences that for me, I felt like, okay, this has got to be bigger than me. This has to be bigger than me. What is my purpose, God? Like, what is my purpose in life? What do I need to do? And so that's when I got the vision to branch out and to help others, to talk about my trauma in hopes that it will help another girl. And even if it just helps one, I'm perfectly fine with that. But just getting it out there, and then talking to girlfriends of mine, and I have a wonderful, wonderful therapist who she brings several other therapists with her to these sessions, and just talking to her about how to reach these young girls and providing a safe place for them. Because not every girl can talk to their parents.
And perfect. And what you're saying, that is there an age that you would suggest for young girls to maybe start seeing a therapist? Maybe if their parents see that.
So I think that's going to be circumstantial.
Okay.
So like for her, just like she experienced the death of her uncle, a child that age, I would recommend them to see a therapist to talk about it. If the parents don't know how to reach them, you know, kids tend to shut down and stay closed in. But definitely teenage girls.
Yeah.
It's those teenage girls starting at about 12 and up is when you're starting to kind of feel yourself, trying to figure yourself out, find your place, see where you fit in, and just learning to love yourself. Because that's, I mean, it's, I don't know if you heard about it a few months ago, a little girl in New Jersey ended up, you know, killing herself because she was being bullied at school and she just didn't have that outlet. And I'm not here to say whether or not if she did, if she would be here, but our hopes is to reach these girls, to provide that outlet for them.
It's so different with the new generation growing up than how we were growing up. We didn't have social media, we didn't have this, and now we have to be one step ahead of not being a friend, but literally being a guardian and a parent. Right. You know, what advice would you give, let's say the mothers, right? The mothers that are raising these, the little girls that don't know. What would you recommend to them?
The funny thing is, the first year we actually had a speaker come in and speak to just the mothers. And I'm thinking about bringing that back in because mothers don't know how to reach their child.
Right.
I had all boys before I had Savannah, so this has been a test for me. What do I say? What do I do? What is the appropriate age? When do we talk about things? So that's why we encourage the mothers to come as well, because we do provide support to them as well, so they can learn, okay, how do I deal with this? We have a mother-daughter panel at the festival where mothers are there with their daughters, and they're talking about topics. My daughter won't talk to me. She won't open up. What do I do? And they talk about this right there on the panel at the festival, because other girls I'm sure are going through the same thing. So it's really cool. It's an event that's for everybody, and you know, you don't want to miss it. You don't.
Miss Savannah, can you tell everybody how old you are?
7.
7 years old. Okay, this question's for you now.
Speak up.
How does it make you feel knowing that there are other little girls that are beautiful, that look like you, and you are inspiring them? How does that make you feel?
Good.
Why? Sorry, it's just us here.
Why does it make you feel good?
It's cool. I don't mean to put you in the spot. It's right. I got it. I see where it went already.
She was on it right.
But listen, let me just say something. I'm a fellow brand ambassador as well, so we got to stick together. So don't even worry about it, all right? Thank you.
I really appreciate what you're doing. I think this is amazing. I have my daughter Madison, 10 years old, and you know, as a dad, we're protectors, right? And we don't really know how to, even with fathers, we don't know how to talk to our daughters, right? I remember one day my daughter had an issue with her hair, right? And she was going to a PWI?
Man, make sure you get them letters right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
She was going to, right? And she came back home and was like, I don't like my hair anymore. And I was like, hold up. I hit the bat signal, beep. And sisters came out of everywhere, was like, no, let me tell you about your hair. Your hair is beautiful, your hair is this, your hair is that. And then you find out when they get older, right, there's so much more that they're going through. Yeah, oh my gosh. And it sounds like to me, and it looks like to me, that you have every aspect hit. Like these are books that people don't write about.
Yeah, the one that I can't seem to keep on the shelf is Secrets We Don't Keep. And that's kind of self-explanatory. It's about good touch, bad touch, abuse, how to identify, you know, who should be touching you and who shouldn't, you know, like
where can you get these books? Let me ask you that. This might go down in Bible history.
So they will be at the festival. They'll be on sale at the festival. You can get them at Amazon, and you can also get them at the website, browngirlsrock.org.
Okay.
And then also, for the brown girls that can't make it to the festival, daughters and mothers, do you provide other services for them? Let them know how they can get in contact with you.
Yeah, so we are starting this year, we're starting our newsletter. But my goal, my vision is to have monthly events for these girls that they can attend, where they can get free therapy, where we can take them on trips, whether it's colleges, but truth be told, every kid won't go to college. So we also want to do like humanities trips and just showing them things outside of Delaware.
Yeah.
Because there's more to life than
You can say that
Delaware.
again. You can say
So
that
just,
again.
expanding, showing them the world, in the meantime, helping them with their issues.
All right, before we get out of here, one piece of advice you would give any woman.
Listen, if I could say anything to any woman, any mother, is to just listen to your child and don't be so quick to overtalk or to shut them down. Just listen. And sometimes that's the hardest thing for us as women and as mothers, is just to listen. Yeah. Because the kids, they just want to be heard and know that they're being heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're doing an amazing job. I've been
so
watching from the sideline,
Thank you.
and I'm always seeing it. And I was like, I wonder what she's doing. And lo and behold, now we know you're another Caitlin superhero.
Superhero, there you go.
You know, Caitlin superhero that's making an impact.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. All right, that's your camera right there, community camera. You got 30 seconds. You can do anything you want. Invite, talk about it.
Brown Girls Rock. Get your tickets at browngirlsrock.org. You can, if you need transportation, the professional services owner, my husband, Mr. Priest Tyaire, is providing transportation for our girls to get to this event because it is in Middletown. So if you need transportation, again, visit browngirlsrock.org, send us an email, give us a call, and just have your daughter in the building. If you can't afford this event, the tickets are $20, but if you can't afford it, please contact us. We don't want any girl left behind. So just shoot us an email, give us a call, and we'll make it happen.
Thank you, Doctor.
Great job.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. All right. Woo! They got me chills, man.
man.
Let me see those books again. Let me
It's a
hold the
great
books.
way
I
to
want to make
start.
sure that everyone can just see.
Oh, and shout out to my wonderful team. I have a wonderful team. Our board is just amazing.
Team make the dream work.
Make the dream
You got
work.
Coloring book.
You got a whole coloring book. I want you to see. I want everyone to see this. Illustration is, you have some books that's just not put together well. This is put
This
together
is different.
really well.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, while we're showing them, tell them where they can find the books.
browngirlsrock.org, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or at the festival.
At the festival.
At the festival. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, next up on the plaza, Robbie Jester is in the building, and he brought.
Yeah,
You smell it?
Yeah, bro. It's been
Yeah,
tempting this
it's
whole
been
time.
yeah, it's breakfast.
But this was a great first start to it, so we don't want to. I don't want you to think we was rushing to the food. No.
The big boys in the house. We'll be right back after this message.
Coming up, owner of In Jest Events, Robbie Jester.
The American dream of homeownership is very much alive, but the effects of COVID are still being felt in families across our state, from Sussex County to Wilmington, and with each passing month, they are facing foreclosure and homelessness. If you are at least 30 days behind on your mortgage, the Delaware Mortgage Relief Program may be able to help. Every Delaware homeowner is eligible for up to $40,000 in mortgage assistance to help bring you current on your monthly payments. So don't wait. To apply for the Delaware Mortgage Relief Program, call 888-303-4324 or visit demortgagehelp.com. Act fast to save your home, yourself, and your family.
A new beginning, a second chance. Call it what you want, but this is what never giving up looks like. This is what finding someone who believes in you looks like. I thought Goodwill was just a store until a friend told me about Train to Gain through Goodwill's Job Resource Center. After 5 years away, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear about my future. But Goodwill had my back, and today, I love where I work. They matched me with an employer who believes in second chances, and now I have a new start thanks to Goodwill.
To learn more about Goodwill's career development opportunities, call today.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can dart to your destination for only $4 all day. Let Dart do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download Dart's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through Dart Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Looking to jumpstart your teaching career in Delaware? And make up to $50,000 with full benefits? Then look no further than Kingswood Early Learning Academy, where you can make a difference and earn the salary you deserve.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper Wells and I am an independent broker owner. We provide all of your financial needs from mortgages to insurance. We felt like the industry was missing diversity and inclusion, so what better way to fix it than to do it ourselves?
Hi, my name is Diamond Wells and I am WIG, Wells Insurance Group. We offer access to over 20 different carriers.
Today we wanted to provide you with 3 tips on how you can save on both your mortgage and insurance needs. Tip 1, good credit. We definitely know that there can be inaccurate information out there about you. So we suggest you visit annualcreditreport.com, which is completely free, to make sure that the information is correct and accurate.
Tip 2, make sure you take advantage of low mileage discounts, being as though people are working from home. Tip 3, make sure you work with a broker like myself who is able to shop you around. You can reach me at 302-504-6191.
Awesome. And you can reach me for your insurance and mortgage needs as well at 302-494-7712. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Next on the plaza is no stranger to the TV world or DETV. We have Delaware superstar Robbie Jester, owner of In Jest Events and Catering.
What's happening, bro?
What's up? What's up? It's good to be back.
Man, look, let me ask you. I gotta ask you, what has life been like after pressure cooker?
Just crazy, honestly. It's been a beautiful experience. So much support. So many different projects I'm working on. I got a YouTube cooking show called Fail Proof Kitchen I'm working on.
Nice.
As a partnership with First Form, which is a lifestyle fitness and supplement company.
Nice.
I'm working on a new event space here in town in Wilmington. It's like kind of under the radar right now, but we should be in there like around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So we'll be able to do our own events, tasting dinners. It's got a stage, so a whole array of things that we can do. But I've just been blessed. Like life is just, it's really good.
That's what I like to hear, man.
It's
That's what I like to hear.
Congratulations.
So I just been blessed, right? I love that, man.
So I do have to say, in the future, I'm gonna need the food to be wheeled in after. It's very distracting. I'm sitting here looking at you and the smell is coming up and I'm talking, so.
Look at my face.
Yeah, I know.
Remember the episode of Martin?
Yeah.
He was trying to lose weight.
And he stared at it. Yeah, Rob, this is definitely tough.
I mean, it's independence, and that means independence from your diet, right?
Right.
So we're gonna finish this one up and give you guys a taste.
What do you have there? What do you got going on there, man? Because it's beautiful in color.
I got a beautiful, simple summer appetizer, and this is something that we serve at In Jest Events when we do events. So what we have is a little, because toast is very trendy right now, so we have a little bit of rosemary toast topped off with black truffle burrata, and then a little salad of local cherry tomatoes, local Jersey bicolor corn, and then we have a little shallot, basil, honey vinaigrette.
Had me at toast.
So,
had me at here we have.
All right.
Here we have.
Do we have any or do we eat it with forks?
I want to see what it does to you if you just pick it up and go for it. So. We got napkins.
On TV.
No bibs, though.
Right, no bibs.
This is live.
This is live.
This is live.
I don't usually be at parties, but I'm not going to not take this opportunity.
It's going to be a two-hander.
So I'm going to figure this out.
Okay.
Love it. Just get the whole leaf of basil in there.
Oh, my God.
So
if it tastes that good, it can't be bad for you.
No, that's me. That's me.
I don't know TV etiquette, but I'm going to eat this whole thing right now. Once
you're supposed to have a bite. You're supposed to have a bite and then talk.
No, I couldn't. That's what I
said. I have a bite and talk, B.
I couldn't, brother.
Isn't that amazing?
Listen,
you can literally taste everything that's on there.
And it's so important you said fresh.
Yes.
Right? Because
Yes.
you taste the freshness.
Literally was super fresh. I was tight for time, so I was out there on the bed of my truck. I was slicing tomatoes up. It wasn't that bad, but it is as fresh as it could be. Yep.
Oh my God.
So let me ask you a quick question.
Go ahead,
While
you keep
he's
that.
still,
Yeah.
because it was a taste test, I think he's turning tests plural. But what made you start?
I grew up in a restaurant family. So my dad was a chef growing up. We had he had a sports bar in Newark on Route 4 growing up, and that was like my favorite place. I didn't know that my friends growing up were drinking. I just knew that they were my friends because I would hang out in there. And they had and I would hang out in the kitchen a little bit here and there. And then when I was 12, my parents bought a seafood restaurant in Maryland, and Dad was like, hey, do you want to come in and work? And I just remember watching like the line cooks when I was like 12 years old and going, oh man, they had cars and girlfriends and they were cool. I was like, I want to do that. I want to be that guy. So I just jumped right into it. I started working on the line at 14. I started running that line at 15, and it's pretty much been almost a straight line ever since. I did take a detour to massage school, due to a disagreement between my father and I about where I should go to school. So I took a little detour, but I've been doing it ever since, and it's blessed my life every time that I think that I'm at my end of the rope, or maybe it might be time to do something else. God just like points me in the right direction.
Let me ask you this. Business, right? How important is focus in running and doing what you do?
So focus is incredibly important, and it's honestly something I struggle with, because I'm one of those guys that I can get hyped about this thing or that thing or whatever.
Creative.
She's talking, she was just on talking about the festival, and I'm like, oh, how could I help with that? So for me, it is really like I can get excited about everything. So it's like, what throughout my career have I consistently maybe even unconsciously driven towards.
Right.
And events and catering is one thing. I've always had that as an aspect of what I've done. I've always kind of done it on my own when people have asked for it. I love it because I love being a part of people's big days.
Yeah.
I love weddings. I love special events. I love birthdays and all that stuff. You're a part of somebody's big day. And if you can help add to that memory, it's just a beautiful thing. So for me, it's dissecting my week and my days into specific task parts. So I know that, Monday is an admin day for me.
Right.
I got to sit down. I got to do all the stuff that I don't normally want to do.
Right.
So the rest of the week I can enjoy it, you know? But it's, when you own your own business, you don't wear one hat. You're the salesperson. You're the marketer. You're the accountant. You're the chef.
Bottle washer.
Security, chauffeur.
Everything. Yeah,
Just throw it all in there.
absolutely. You got to think.
Right.
Yeah, everything. So
facilities manager.
It is definitely hard to stay focused. I noticed your ink on your arm.
Yep.
You mentioned the cool line cooks that you looked up to.
Yep.
You have the super cool ink on your arm, right? Which means that you definitely take pride
Yes.
in what you do, right?
Yes.
You definitely. So my question to you is, in terms of cooking, what do you take the most pride in when it comes to your cooking?
So it's always emotional responses. So what I take the most pride in is having it's great to make a beautiful plate, right? It's great to make this plate in the summertime and everything like that. But to have that plate fit into the entirety of the environment of that evening, that event, that situation, and having someone be like, man, that tastes like my grandmother used to make corn. That tastes like my dad's pasta. That sort of thing where it's connects to a memory like that. That is what I, and when somebody's meeting with me for an event or we're talking about a menu, it starts with the end bite in mind. I want this to taste like Doritos and Mountain Dew. Well, we're gonna work backwards from Doritos and Mountain Dew and get to something that makes sense. You know what I mean?
See, that's what he did, right? He plated it for us, and he was like, "Yo, let me see, go."
That's it.
Because that's how he was judging it.
So you got that response this morning, definitely from us. So.
Yeah, that was amazing. All your food, man. I guess people at home were saying, "Is it like that?" And I'm gonna say, "Hell yeah." it's like that.
Yeah, in its own right?
And
You know, like it all makes sense. Like if I make mozzarella sticks, I want them to be delicious mozzarella sticks. But you know, they're mozzarella sticks. It's simpler in theory than something like this. And you just asked me what's the most fulfilling part. Also, for me, it's the fact that in my business welcomes everyone.
Right.
You know, we have always been a safe haven for people that maybe just didn't fit in other places. So taking what we do and watching someone find their place in what we do is like the other part. That's why I'm hugely involved with Impact Life. I go into the prisons and do demos for people that are going to re-enter society to give them a career, and then the Delaware Pro Star program. But it's just, you know, for me, it's twofold: food, and then it's the people behind the food.
What's your most requested dish?
Right now, it's the crab cakes from Pressure Cooker. Like the crab cakes from Pressure Cooker
we get
are on. I'll come to your house. So we do the private chef thing. I'll come to your house. Yeah.
No, how about you come to the studio?
Yep, we can do that.
You know, we got a whole kitchen over there.
We sure can. Yeah, come to the studio.
The crab cakes is it?
The crab cakes from Pressure Cooker is #1. Whether it's as an appetizer for a bigger event like past hors d'oeuvres, or just a course as a part of the menu, but it is absolutely the most. And my mom's pasta bolognese, which was also on Pressure Cooker.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the faces on that. Boy.
Yep.
All right, so I'm sorry I keep coming back to the dish.
No. I need a fork.
Don't be sorry.
Can you give me a fork?
So before you started, you did mention what was in here, but just for the viewers, could you just look at them and let them know what you have in here and how easy it is? Well, not for us, but for them to maybe put something like this together.
At home.
Absolutely.
Is it easy to put together?
Oh yeah. It took me total like 15 minutes. So where am I looking? Because I know we're live.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. So this is actually, so it's a beautiful thing. So this sautéed corn, we just took beautiful corn, cut it off the cob, sautéed it. We have our fresh cherry tomatoes that we sliced in half. I made a simple vinaigrette with shallots, honey, apple cider vinegar, basil, and oil. And the beautiful thing about this is it's multi-purpose, right? You can serve this just as it is as a side at your barbecue. You can put it on top of toasted rosemary bread with truffle burrata. You could also toss this with pasta and have it as a pasta salad.
Right.
You could just serve this over sliced mozzarella as a kind of a kicked up caprese. But it's a beautiful alternative salad because we all have like the salads, cucumber and tomato salad, potato salad, macaroni salad. So it's just a beautiful, fresh accompaniment that really could play in tons of arenas. It would be great over just like some grilled chicken.
It's good. It's just, it's.
No, I can sit there.
Yeah, go ahead.
For sure. So I just want the viewers to know.
I need boom boom. All right, keep on. Don't mind me.
All right, Robbie. While he finishes this off, please look at the camera once again. Let the viewers know how they can reach you, contact you, what you have upcoming, anything that you want to talk about.
Go,
absolutely.
Because I'm gonna hang.
There we go. So you can find me on Instagram at Robbie _Jester. That's where I have all my content. My event and catering company is called In Jest Events. It's a play on words, so it's INJEST events.com. If you want to book an event, you want to have us come to your house and do a private chef dinner, you can find us there. But also, you can find me at Pizzeria Mariana. I own Pizzeria Mariana in Newark. Beautiful, delicious wood-fired pizzas, handcrafted pastas. But it is, you can find me whichever flavor you want. You just come to me from that angle.
It'll get you right here.
There it is, yeah. So we're going to have a problem getting out of here because Tim and the rest of the crew is behind the cameras right now plotting on these plates. So
they tell them why you mad, son.
They asked me if I had leftovers, and I only made 2.
Right. Don't worry about it.
Sorry. And this isn't going to make it after the commercial.
Oh, my God, Robbie. All right, what's next for you, man? You freaking moving and grooving. You're 100 miles and running right now. Your Pressure Cooker is in the bag. Are you going back to TV for another show?
So I've had several offers for more shows. And the process for that is it's very hot and cold process. So anybody who wants to do TV, I would say just be patient, keep going after it because it is very they're on, they're off, they're on, they're off. Right. But I've had a few offers for a couple other shows. I'm confident I'll do more TV. We haven't settled into exactly the right thing for me, but as far as locally is concerned, hugely involved in the community. I'm working on some great projects with Impact Life. I'm working on some great projects personally and professionally. I talked about the event venue, as well as I have a few concepts in my brain that I'm like working through that I would like to test out to open. So finding the right space and the right opportunities key for those.
Yeah.
But just growing my team, growing my event and catering business, and making the best pizzas that I can make.
Brother, I wish you nothing but the best,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you.
I love every time that you come on. You bring us this amazing energy and some freaking great food, man. Something different. And this is something that, well, I'm diabetic. This is something that will definitely help diabetics. It's no carbs. It's definitely a lot of color, and that's the one thing that they say look out for. And it tastes great. And like you said, it could stand alone, and you could put it wherever you wanted to put it, on your grilled chicken, whatever. Cookbooks. You got a cookbook coming out?
I don't, but I would love one. It is on the list. I would love one. I don't have one yet, but I just was, I was thinking about the children's books and then cookbooks and stuff like that. I just got to get on it.
Yeah, your mind's running 100 miles an hour. You got so many opportunities right now. It's kind of hard to hone in on one.
Always. I'm sure you're both the same way.
Brother, you saw what happened this morning, right? Yo, let's throw this in there. Yeah. So, no, we definitely get it. But, man, again, look, congratulations for what you're doing outside of cooking for the community, because I see you. I go to events, and you're there, man. So shout out to that. Shout out to what you're doing, man. And if any way that we can help, all you got to do is throw the bat signal up, the Robbie signal.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity.
You got it, bro.
Or a plate of food. Throw that up, too. Robbie, success, brother. Great job.
My man. All right, thank you so much. We'll be right back after there's a word from our sponsors. Our sponsors is DART Transit. Make sure you get on the beach. They got a bus going to the beach now if you don't want to drive.
Oh, that'd be great, because traffic.
Oh,
you can skip the traffic, relax, catch up on work and everything else. So shout out to DART.
Yeah, make sure you do that. And also, oh my God, Arin is up.
I can't wait.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not even going to need this seat. I'm not going to lie to you for the next, I ate first.
Robbie,
I'm about to work the food off.
Fantastic. Chills.
Yeah, wasn't that crazy?
There you go.
Oh my God. All right, we'll be right back after this message. Stay tuned. Yo, you want to eat that?
Nah, man, stop, bro. Please go to commercial.
You eat that?
Plus, local violinist Arin Wilson stops by to show why her unique style of music is putting Delaware on the map.
How did DETV start and how did you get here?
DETV started approximately 10 years ago in the basement of my home. I had an idea to show people of color doing great things, but what happened was I got to the point that I said, I'm gonna just show people all together doing great things. The motto and the moral was to bring people together instead of using media to rip people apart. And doing that, I just did a lot of hard work, a lot of free stuff, a lot of things of just showing people being themselves. I figured that media, and I saw that media wasn't doing that, so I just decided to give it a shot, not knowing that it would bring me to where I am today. I had a great journey doing it, met some amazing people, did some amazing things, worked on some amazing projects, and with just a lot of hard work and a bunch of sacrifice, I'm here today. I done worked on everyone's campaign in the state of Delaware, and now, I'm just doing what I do and doing it with friends. My biggest accomplishment right now would have to be this, hands down, without a doubt. We want to make sure that we inform the community wholeheartedly. So again, they can have all the information that they need. For more information, you can find us at detvch.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook under DETV. Be sure to check us out. Tell me what you think. Welcome back, Shaq. What do you think so far, man?
Oh, man, it's been super popping, and it's only about to get better.
Oh, my gosh. My daddy used to say every hero need a theme song.
I think we found the person to give it to us.
I'm trying to tell you. Our last guest on the Plaza has been putting Delaware on the map for her amazing talent. We have Arin, the Violinist Wilson. Welcome.
Thank you guys so much for having me. And so actually, I'm a violist.
Well, what's the difference? Wait a minute, hold.
I thought that was a typo.
Well,
yeah,
I did
let
too.
him know. There you go.
Okay.
He didn't.
So the viola is a little bit bigger than a violin. It has a deeper tone.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Oh.
Never. So 40-something years old, and I just learned something new today.
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Violist.
Exactly. Because no, at first
Is
I'm
it
looking
the
at
hood
the,
in us?
I looked at the teleprompter and said he read it wrong. I said they wrote it wrong.
Right.
And then you corrected him, but nah.
And I saw that
you.
Arin did the same thing on a Facebook. She like, just to clarify, I'm a violist.
Oh, you saw? Okay.
Yeah, I saw it all late.
Yeah.
But again, I thought like,
still, yeah.
So let me ask you, when you got into it, right? When you got into playing it, and who introduced you to it? Did your parents introduce you to it?
No. So actually, in 5th grade, I attended a strings presentation.
Mm-hmm.
It was in elementary school, and so the strings director at the time played the violin. I was like, okay, cool, like I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she played the viola, I was like, no, I felt like the instrument was calling me. And so ever since then, I got the permission slip form, talked to my parents, and my parents were like, listen, are you gonna be committed? Are you gonna put in the work? And I was like, mind you, I was 10, right? And they were
we ask questions because we ask questions like,
right.
I done brought you a piccolo. You ain't
No, listen, for real.
I done brought you a
And then
clarinet.
now you're talking about viola, something I don't even know. I was calling it something different.
Right,
you want me to spend that money?
No, you ain't playing that violin.
And it sound more expensive.
So then I told my parents, I was like, yes, like I want to learn how to play this instrument. Like I just was like, no, like that instrument, I want to make that instrument very well known.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you
I thought
so
you were
much.
joking. They, sometimes you get talent that come in here and they be like, oh, okay, yeah, you good. Then you get talent and be like, oh, no, you gifted.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's different. So how long have you been playing now?
I've been playing for a good 15 years now.
Okay, so you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
And who inspired you?
Ooh, who inspired me? Wow.
And that's to be great, to practice. That's the be extraordinary.
I would say other black girls, young black girls, young black musicians.
Yeah. Alicia Keys.
Yeah, right, yes. So, looking at students, because I'm also a music teacher as well, so I just knew that I just always wanted to perfect my craft and be the best version of me for those young musicians as well. And like representation matters too. So that's why I was like, you know what? I want to continue to be an inspiration to someone else that looks like me.
That's a great reason. But to follow up on that, if you had Alicia Keys standing here right in front of you right now, and you only had one song to play to knock her off her feet, what would it be?
Ooh.
What's your go-to?
If I Ain't Got You. That's my song.
Are we gonna hear that later?
What we hearing later?
No, we're hearing a little bit of Rolling in the Deep by Adele.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I'm not
Because
mad.
I was rolling early. At first, I was just here doing whatever, and I'm like, okay, she's setting up. Then I heard you start playing. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I said, what is that? Somebody turned the radio on, and I said, whoa. So we can't wait.
It's like one of those things when you're walking in the airport, right, and you don't expect the person to be that can play the piano,
Yes,
like really
to be
kill
on
it.
it.
Yeah, and we were just getting ready for the show, and you're like, oh, I need a sound check. We're like, we got you. And we're like, oh my God, like this is insane.
I already told her we want to get you down at Del State for one of our alumni events. We'd love to get you in front of that
She
crowd.
need to be in front of everybody.
you
The
see
governor,
that. Yeah, everybody.
Like Governor Carney, if you're watching, if you and everyone else that's having events, this is who you need to talk to.
Yeah.
Tell us about ALW.
Yeah, so ALW Productions, LLC is my music business. And so I started actually last April. And so once again, I decided to start my business to really perform and show everyone what the viola is. It's different because like you all, you said it's the violin. Like, no, it's actually the viola. So that's also why I wanted to start my own business as well.
Okay. No, so do you teach, you teach kids?
Yes, so I teach private lessons. So I do teach violin, but I went to school for viola, to teach viola. And then I also am a strings director in Appoquinimink School District.
I'm
doing it all, man.
Can we go to break? I just want to hear her play.
Oh, man, I want to get a lesson.
How can people book you? And you can tell them that's your camera right there. How they can book you, all that good stuff. Your website, where they can contact you. Because I'm ready to come back with the good food and the good music.
And roll. I gotta work off that food.
You probably
so
was
be
corn.
dancing. Yeah. No, I'm gonna work. So what? So
You gonna be dancing?
It's something.
You gonna be
We gonna
dancing?
talk later. Yeah, I got
Okay,
you.
all right.
I showed you some of my
Wouldn't
moves.
she be
but go
dope
ahead.
at Just Day?
That's yeah, but see, and before you get into that, because you mentioned earlier about organizations and people contacting them. Listen, especially within our community, we love DJs. We get it. Shout out to all my DJs. I was a promoter and all that. I respect all of them. But we're growing. We're elevating. Let's bring some of this great black culture to our events.
And we don't see, so in your walk, have you seen a lot of violists out there that look like us, that are black and brown?
Not that many. So I like to do my research on Instagram. And a couple years ago, I found Ajay Cello, and she's based out of Philly.
Right.
And so I got in contact with her. She reached out to me, and we connected ever since. And so she's hooked me up with like different black violinists, and we've performed with each other. And then I also, a couple of weeks ago, I went to Orchestra Noir, and that's a black R&B type of orchestra. So that was really cool. And I was networking with them a little bit in Louisiana. So I'm always working, always researching just to try to find different black musicians that look like me.
We're gonna wrap this up, but
we need you to go get yourself together. Okay. Because we ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a break. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with Arin Wilson, Violist, coming up after this break.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Cooper Wells and I am an independent broker owner. We provide all of your financial needs from mortgages to insurance. We felt like the industry was missing diversity and inclusion, so what better way to fix it than to do it ourselves?
Hi, my name is Diamond Wells and I am WIG, Wells Insurance Group. We offer access to over 20 different carriers.
Today we wanted to provide you with 3 tips on how you can save on both your mortgage and insurance needs. Tip 1, good credit. We definitely know that there can be inaccurate information out there about you, so we suggest you visit annualcreditreport.com, which is completely free, to make sure that the information is correct and accurate.
Tip 2, make sure you take advantage of low mileage discounts, being as though people are working from home. Tip 3, make sure you work with a broker like myself who is able to shop you around. You can reach me at 302-504-6191.
Awesome. And you can reach me for your insurance and mortgage needs as well at 302-494-7712. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
good.
Yo, that was
good
hot,
job.
son. And you didn't even need me. I was ready.
I was waiting for
What was she doing, Shaq?
Listen, I was ready. But listen, the people was on live talking about how beautiful and inspiring that was to hear. So once again,
thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now let us hear that, whatchamacallit, that Alicia Keys, John.
Yeah, Alicia Keys.
Did you take us out on that?
Just a little bit.
Okay, wait, but you can take us out on that.
Okay.
Is there anything else we got to talk about, Shaq?
me, I just need to talk about, we were talking about what's coming up next.
Okay.
I don't mean to say me, but going on at Del State is the Black Male Initiative, right?
Right here, middle camera.
Black Male Initiative, we are running our summer program. It is starting at the end of July and running through August. We are picking up, it is a free program. We pick up students from your home all the way up here into Wilmington. We're gonna be teaching about being entrepreneurs. We're going on trips. It's just a great experience. It's free. You can reach me at mstennett@desu.edu. And let's get it.
Again, Shaq, thank you for being my special guest.
Bro, great job, brother. Don't drop it.
My weight loss, man.
That's what the push-ups do.
That Robbie Jester diet plan, boy. Thank you, Robbie. Woo, I had to catch him.
That's it.
But thanks for being my special co-host. And Arin, thank you for doing what you're doing and making inspiration and impact in the community. Really appreciate you for doing that. And Mom, thank you so much for encouraging her and keeping her on track.
There you go.
All right, you want to take us out?
Yes, I got
y'all. All right.